Hollywood. That's gooey ballyhooly Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pan.
Hello, Hollywood. Parev. Salam. Welcome to this morning's Walk of Fame ceremony. I'd also like to give a shout out to all of our fans watching our live video stream presented by our media partner, Variety. I'm Rona Gadban, President and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, which is presenting this program. I'd like to ask you all to please grab your seats so we can begin. For today's Walk of Fame ceremony, we are honoring an international singing sensation. Let's give a big shout out to our honoree today, Endi Madadian. Today, Hollywood honors Endi Madadian with a 2,684 star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But before we invite him up to the stage, first let me tell you about our honoree. Endi's immense musical talent and diverse background have culminated in a remarkable entertainment career spanning 40 years. He has become a beloved icon around the world, releasing 15 albums that have sold millions of copies internationally. Let's give our honoree a big round of applause, you guys. Endi came from humble beginnings. He grew up with 9 people living in a small one-room house. But their house was filled with love, laughter, and most importantly, music. As a young man, Endi moved to California with a student visa to play soccer for Cal State University, Los Angeles. Endi made a life for himself here in LA. He attended classes during the day and found work playing guitar at local clubs at night. Endi then formed the musical duo, Endi and Kouros, with fellow musician Kouros Shamshiri. The duo released 4 albums together before embarking on their respective solo careers. Endi is credited for creating a new fusion of sound that combines the music of his Iranian-Armenian heritage with African rhythms, Spanish flamenco guitar licks, and Western dance music. His global exotic sound reflects his international roots and experiences, which have allowed him to connect with millions of people around the globe. In 2017, Endi became the first Iranian-Armenian American singer to receive the prestigious Ellis Island Medal of Honor in New York. He recorded the song Stand By Me with John Bon Jovi to show solidarity and bring awareness for the people of Iran, garnering over millions of hits on YouTube. And for that, let's congratulate him and give him a big round of applause. In addition to high-profile musical collaborations with John Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora, LaToya Jackson, Don Was, and John Shanks, he has contributed musically and as an actor to films which include The House of Sand and Fog, The Keeper, as well as several indie films. Endi has won several awards over the course of his 40-year career, including the Icon Award and Best Duet with LaToya Jackson from the Big Apple Music Awards, the Concord Award from Moscow in 2014, the Voice of America Award for Best Artist of the Year, and many others. A true humanitarian, Endi has contributed to many international charitable causes during the span of his career. He is an officer of Voices Out, a 501c3 nonprofit organization founded by his wife, Shani Rigsby, a fellow singer and songwriter and film producer. Let's give her a round of applause. This organization's mission is to provide a voice to the voiceless. They also provide aid to children and animals in neglectful and abusive conditions, both in the U.S. and abroad. And we thank you for all your commitment and dedication. Andy draws on our city's unique culture and diversity to fuel his sound. As a longtime resident of Los Angeles, he's a living proof of the American dream. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our honoree, Andy Madadian. But before we hear from Andy today, we have two special guest speakers who'd like to say a few words about our honoree. Our first speaker is a globally known entertainer and two-time best-selling author, television and film producer, Grammy Award-winning songwriter, philanthropist, international television personality, actress, and entrepreneur. She has worked with and has contributed to multiple international charitable causes, including Race to Erase MS, AIDS Project LA, Voices Out, and many, many others. Please help me welcome to the stage, LaToya Jackson.
Hi guys, good morning everyone. I am here to let you know. How is that? Is that better? We're here to honor someone who is quite extraordinary, someone who holds a very special heart. And he's a person that is so profound and has so much respect, and I love him so much. He's a musician, he's a singer, he's a writer, he's a producer, he's a performer, he's debonair, and he's extremely suave in a sophisticated way. Born in Tehran, Andy living in a home, as we just heard, with 9 people, Andy eventually decided to move to California from Iran. At a very young age, pursuing soccer, of course, and music. However, his love for music took over, and the rest is history. I must tell you that when Andy started performing here in California in very small clubs, my father would go and see him. And he would sit in the audience and he would watch Andy perform, and he would critique him. And he would give him advice, right, Andy? And I have to say, Andy was so wonderful that he would listen to my father's advice. He had an open mind, listened to his suggestions, and Andy liked it, and he was humble about it. He was a quick learner. He studied fast, and there he was, on his way. He's extremely the ultimate, and everything that I can say as far as talent is concerned, you're the facet of that, Andy. I can tell you that Andy's music is extremely diverse. It crosses cultural borders. It's loved by millions of people all over the world. And Andy has made up his own sort of fusion of songs. It's Eastern, it's Western, it's African, it's Spanish, it's rhythmic, it's soulful, it's catchy, it's smooth. It's Andy, and that's who you are. However, when I first met Andy, it was through a family friend, a guy who worked for my father, John, and he played a song for me of Andy's. And when I heard Andy's voice, I said, oh my God, I love his voice. I have to do something with him. And of course, John said, okay, no worries, I'll call him tomorrow. And he did. The next thing I knew, Andy, Shani, myself, and John We're all out to lunch together discussing a collaboration. And I will never forget, guys, singing the song Tehran, because that collaboration led to a song called Tehran that Andy and I did. And that song led to us winning an award for the best duet. Thank you. However, I was extremely nervous because I didn't speak Farsi. And I would call Andy on the phone and I say, am I getting the pronunciation right? And Andy would say, let's go over it, and let's go over it. And we did. By the time we got to the studio, Andy made me feel so relaxed. I was very comfortable. He told me just be at ease because he knew I didn't speak Farsi. And he made it so loving for me and so easy. And from that point on, we went on to shoot a video. After that, we went to perform the song live. And we had so much fun. And I have to say, Andy on stage, you have so much charisma. You are so smooth and suave. And you make everything look effortless. You really do. Andy, that I know, is a very humble and delightful person. He's the most warmest person that one would ever want to meet. And I am so proud and happy to call you a friend. Andy, you have accomplished so much with tons of success. From soccer, to music, to the White House, to winning countless awards, to writing and producing numerous of #1 songs, which is really incredible, to traveling to sold-out venues all over the world, to performing for the most prestigious dignitaries and diplomats, to giving to charitable events, lending your time and your name to those who need. And that's why we're here, to celebrate you, Andy, to celebrate your accomplishments, to celebrate your love for music, your love for life, and your love for people. You are our true humanitarian. You continue to move forward, and Andy, you never, ever, ever gave up. Andy Madadian, born in Iran, an immigrant who came to this country with nothing and pursued his dreams. An Iranian, Armenian, American. Andy is the true living example of the American dream. We love you, Andy.
It's a great start. It's just the beginning. Before we introduce our next speaker, I'd like to give a shout out to some special guests that are here with us today. The chairperson of the board of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, president and founder of the Hollywood Museum, and vice chair of the California Film Commission, Donnell Dadigan. I'd also like to acknowledge two past chairs of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Jeff Zeranem and Fariba Kalantari. And last but not least, a very special shout out to our LAPD officers who are always supportive of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Thank you for being here today. Our next speaker is world-famous music executive. He has managed artists such as The Police, Sting, The Bangles, Keith Urban, and many, many more. He founded IRS Records and a maverick record company that launched the careers of such artists as REM, The Go-Go's, and Fine Young Cannibals. Please welcome to the stage, Miles Copeland.
Hi there. I'm pleased to say that I've known Andy for 20 years, done music with him, and as they were saying, I'm a kind of music impresario. I used to be like a big honcho in town, but now much smaller, but Andy's making me big again. Anyway, But the reason I was interested in Andy is really why music in this country is so great, is this country has absorbed so many musical influences from the Middle East, from Latin America, from Asia, from all over the place. And when I listen to Andy, I hear all these influences. And, you know, many times I'll see him and I'll say, well, where have you been playing? And he'll say, well, I did London. And, well, okay, everybody does London, you know. I did, you know, Europe. Okay, well, everybody. I did Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. He's playing places nobody plays. So really, in truth, Andy is one of our greatest ambassadors for our country all over the world. And I have to say, I was saying to him a little earlier that, you know, when I go to a doctor's office or a lawyer or whatever, and I happen to figure out that maybe that person might be Armenian or maybe they were born in Iran or something, and I say, hey, do you know Andy? And they go, of course I know Andy. And I say, well, you know, he's a friend of mine. Oh, any friend of Andy. So all of a sudden my prestige goes up and all of a sudden I'm a somebody. So I have to thank Andy. So I have to say it's a great honor to be here to recognize your star, because I'll certainly use this next time I run into another Armenian to say, I was there. Anyway, so I have to thank Andy for making me somebody again. And the only thing I have to say is, it's about time he got a star on Hollywood Boulevard.
Thank you, Mike. All right, take care. Thank you. You're great.
And now I'd like to welcome to the stage a friend of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, our Los Angeles City Council member, Mitch O'Farrell.
Barev, Salom, and welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. My name is Mitch O'Farrell. I represent the 13th District, and I'm so honored to be here in the presence of this great artist, Andy. And I have brought along my friend and colleague, the first Armenian American on the Los Angeles City Council, Paul Krikorian, to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Councilman O'Farrell, and welcome everyone to the Hollywood Walk of Fame for this very, very important moment. Andy, this is a moment, it's kind of a culmination of a career of awards and accolades that you've received throughout the world, well-deserved honors. And to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a permanent recognition of your contributions, is the culmination of the great tributes that you've gotten throughout your career. But it's more than that. This is a very important moment for the Armenian American community. It's a very important moment for the Persian American community. And it's a very important moment for artists throughout the world who look to the United States as a place that they can come as immigrants, as refugees, to be able to have the freedom to have their art recognized and to make a contribution to the great quilt of American culture that you have contributed so richly to. So Andy, congratulations.
I want to take a moment to thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for providing this space, the only place like it in the entire world, the world-famous Hollywood Walk of Fame, so that fans from across the world can come and pay tribute to their favorite stars. Among them today, Andy Madadian. From your humble beginnings in Tehran to your initial struggles during your youth in Los Angeles, you have overcome all of it. Andy Madadian, you are the truest example of the American dream. You've traveled the world many times over, performing in some of the most historic places. Along the way, you have never forgotten to use your platform to spread love and joy. This star will shine bright for visitors from all over the world, showing them that dreams do come true. On behalf of the City of Los Angeles, my colleague Paul Krikorian and I, we want to congratulate Andy Madadian for an amazing career and welcome you to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Shnor havarum em, Andy. Bi Aid Don Ya'i Be Sazim Kedarun Dar Larcha Va Melarcha Ba Sul Va Esh Zan Degi Konand.
He always speaks better Armenian than me. I didn't know about the Farsi as well.
Great honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our council members who are able to join us today. And now, on behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, and as an immigrant with Armenian heritage myself, I'm proud to now declare today Endi Madadian Day in Hollywood. It's now the time that you all been waiting for. It's time to hear from our honoree. So ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you our newest Walk of Famer, Endi Madadian.
Hello, Hollywood. This is so beautiful. They told me to speak from the heart, and the problem is I can't catch up with my heart because it's running too fast. So bear with me for a few minutes. I will eventually make sense. So I'm glad everybody got together on my favorite corner, because that's Dolby Theater, Kodak Theater, where we performed many, many Iranian, Armenian, American concerts. First, let's hear it for the Dolby Theater, who's catering to us. I'm very grateful to the City of Hollywood, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Hollywood Walk of Fame, my beautiful friends right here. Let me see, where are they sitting? Thank you, Anna, for the beautiful preparation. Thank you, Donnell. Thank you, Donnell. Let's hear it for Donnell, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hannah. You guys worked so hard for this. And thank you, Fariba, my good friend. Thank you very much, John. Obviously, everybody knows and everybody can feel this is one of the greatest days of my life, and I'm so grateful to the City of Hollywood for acknowledging this. This star is not only my star, this star belongs to all Iranians. This star belongs to all Armenians. This star belongs to all Americans. And I want to thank all the American immigrants who came before me and made this beautiful country for me to come and enjoy the fruit of it. Yes. I promise you, yes, I've lived in LA for over 40 years and I've worked really hard, but I'm going to work harder because now I'm responsible to create a better America for the next generation of immigrants who are coming here. Let's see for immigrants. Hey, hey. Thank you. I wouldn't be here without my songs, because I think an artist, for as great as they might be, It's the material, it's the songs, it's the lyrics, it's the people who help him that makes them so good that people will receive them. Here we have Paxima, who writes all my Persian lyrics, all my Persian hits, and today we are promising more of them will come out soon, yes? Okay. Let's see it for Paxima, everybody. Well, let's see. Everybody knows we are living in very difficult times. I mean, just imagine I'm preparing a speech for Hollywood Walk of Fame, and on the other side of the world, America and Iran are in conflict. Can you imagine how difficult that makes it for an artist who just wants to play music and make people happy? I'm just hoping and wishing for a day when America and Iran will be friends, so we are able, as Iranian Americans, to take our American friends back home to Iran and show them how beautiful Iran is and how beautiful Iranian people are and how much they love Americans. I had an American band in Iran with Scott, the guitar player, and they just loved Iran, and he married an Iranian girl. Can you imagine? So I think if our great American media shows how beautiful Iranian people, Armenians in Armenia are, maybe we will have a little less conflict, because we are really the same people. We love life, we love family, we want music, and we should stop all these wars and conflicts. Yes? Do you agree? I'm only going to take another 30 seconds on that subject because, as you know, the last couple of weeks have been very difficult in Iran with the fighting going on, and then now we have flood going on. I know Americans are very generous. I have witnessed it in America. Any corner of the world there's problem, it's Americans who first open their pockets and generously help those countries. And I want all the Americans to hear my voice. Please help the flood victims in Iran. This is a very crucial time. Maybe media is too busy with other problems and they're not paying attention. Please help the flood victims in Iran. I will thank you so much. I want to say something in Persian and Armenian. Is that okay? Anna, is that okay? Okay, thank you. سلام به همه بچه‌های باحال ایران. خیلی خوشحالم اینجا هستم و خیلی خوشحالم که اومدین. امیدوارم که این پیغام ما از طریق این دوربینای تلویزیونای آمریکایی به ایران برسه که بچهای ما در داخل ایران بدونن که ما بعد از 41 سال هنوز دوستشون داریم، هنوز به فکرشون هستیم و هنوز اسم ایران از زبون ما بیرون در نمیاد. چی میگم پاکسیما جان؟ آره نمیفته. یه دست بلند بزنیم به افتخار همه ایرانیان. I love you too. شاد شنوگل مرسیلی هایریت ورستقن آیو هایر تاپارتون. یه شاد هپاردم یه شاد اوراخ برای سرستقم اس آسق آمنی نسا مناکی میچی یه هویسوبم ور میور من کارگانان کایستانی مشمد بولوار سارکنگ هالیوود واک فیم تاننگندی مر مت ستارنر و اسوریم هتن ایران ستارنر تننگ پارس صابتون آیری آمار. My wife is here, Shani Rigsby. Many of you know her because Not only we have lived together for 24 years, maybe a little more, and I can tell you, not only she's a fantastic songwriter, singer, producer, an artist, but for me it would be impossible to be here without her, because I'm a very, very difficult person. I work hard, and it's very difficult to catch up with me, and she's always ahead of me. She's my partner in life, my partner in music. She writes all my American songs. And by the way, I'll say our new song, The Good Fight, came out yesterday. When you go home, watch it on YouTube, yes. And she's my partner in my house and with our dogs. And I love you, and thank you for everything. So let's see. Yes, that's President. I wanted to thank my agent, but I just realized I don't have an agent. Miles, help, help. So let's see, I'm not going to take too much of your time. Am I missing anything, ladies? I don't know if this is a proper word in Hollywood to say, but I wish life between us, Americans, Iranians, Armenians, the whole world, would be like American movies, always a happy ending. Yes. One more minute. I grew up in Iran knowing and learning and loving America through Hollywood movies. And so when I came here, I came straight to Hollywood. I recorded 14 albums at the Rusk studio down the street, and it changed my life, and I love Hollywood. I appreciate what Hollywood has done for me, and I will do my best to deserve it. Thank you, everybody.
And now it's time to unveil the star for our newest Walk of Famers. So please join us, celebrate with us by cheering as we unveil the star for our newest star today. And let's hear it again for Andy Madadian.
A little bit to your right at the end. Hey man, I know, but I can't see that. You're a professional. You can see. I can see your camera.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Andy Madadian.
And right up here, Andy.
Everybody straight ahead.
And right above him.
Andy. Andy. Latoya, your glasses off, please.
And right up top here, please.
Okay, I need everybody to look straight ahead.
And right above him, please. Andy, right up here, sir.
Hello, everyone.
And right up here, please.
Andy, straight ahead. Andy, straight ahead. Victoria.
And everybody, eyes right here, please.
Andy, straight ahead, please. Andy, straight ahead. There you go.
And right above him, please. And right up here, please. Andy.
Right here. Thank you very much.
Everybody straight ahead, Andy. Straight ahead.
Right down. And up top here, please, Andy. And one up top here, please. No, it's okay. I got it. And Andy up here, please, sir. Right down here. Off the stage. Off the stage. Andy, look to your right. Right here, Andy.
Roger, what's up? Okay, I need everybody straight ahead. Right at his desk, right.
Anna. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. You're very demanding, Bob. Just trying to help out. You're going to ask somebody else. I thank you also. Do you have any dollar bills on? 50 cents, that's all you got. Cut rate. Hey, Andy, right over here, sir.
We're out of here.
What's going on over there? Ladies, can you get out of the way? Yeah, everybody, we gotta get this to Manny. Hey, how are you? Great, so we're gonna get Andy on his star by himself. Clear the backdrop, please. Clear the backdrop.
Clear the sidewalk. I can't shoot.
Andy.
All right, Andy.
Andy, right here, sir. Andy, right here, sir. Andy, right here, sir. Right up here.
Down in front, down in front.
Andy, right here, sir.
Ladies in the background. Down in front, down in front.
Ladies in the background.
Andy. Andy, look straight ahead, Andy.
right next to him, please. Right here, Andy, sir. And Andy. And Andy, right up here, sir. And Andy, up here, sir. Hey, Andy.
That's clear, yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, clear the back up. Andy, right up here, sir. Andy. Andy, right up here. And Andy, straight ahead here, sir. Right up here, Andy. Andy, touch the star one more time, sir. Right here, sir. There you go. Right up here, Andy.
Andy over here. Andy over here.
George.
Okay, let's start out straight ahead and in line.
Here we go. You're on your own. You're on your own, buddy.
David, thank you. Mr. Livingston, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome.
Now the hard part.
Oh, dear me.
You too. Working with you guys. That's what we learned.